Hi everyone. This is my second version of my patient healthcare node app. I made this program as a project for my university assignment. This is called Advanced Patient Management System, which is a second version of patient node app which I created last time. This has additional functionalities like adding a new feature, checkup date, and checkup reminders. We can search patient with the name and date of birth. We can sort patient in ascending order of the names, and we can get some statistics of the program, like of the patient, and we can export the patient file, including the name and date of birth in a text file. So let's go into our program. So this is our program. This led us to add patient, note, view patient note, edit patient detail, delete the patient, sort patient by name, add checkup date, view checkup reminder, sort patient by name or date of birth in year, export patient note to file, view patient statistics, and list all available patient, and we can exit the program. So we'll go from first to the last here. So we can add our new patient by selecting the proper zero index here. So we will be adding the name and the date of birth, and we'll add the note. For that, we'll just enter 1. We'll add note for index 0 Ankit, and we can just say, so this is our note, and we can view our patient note by selecting 2. We'll be viewing the note for patient Ankit, so index 0. So this is our patient note with his name and date of birth and the note itself. And we can edit his we can edit the patient info by going to index 3 as well. Select Ankit, and then we can edit the patient info. We can just leave blank to keep the correct name. We'll just change the date of birth to 1998 from 1997 now. And if we see list all patient available, so we only have one patient right now here. So let's add one more patient, and then let's sort the patient by name, and let's delete the patient as well. So we will be adding two more patients to check this functionality. So we'll be adding patient name Jack, date of birth 2020, and we'll be adding one more patient, Mark, 1990. So we'll see all the patient if we select index 11. So Ankit, Jack, and Mark are all the patient. Right now is in ascending order, but if that's not in ascending order, we can make use of index 5 to sort patient by name. So if I click 5 here, sorry, I mistakenly clicked 4, so I can delete. So from 4 we can delete a patient. So I'll be deleting Mark. So if we list again all the patient, Mark will be deleted. So we only have Ankit and Jack. But if we want to sort patient, if that's not sorted automatically, then we can use this index. But let's add one more patient, and we can just use this function. So we'll just select Andy here, 1997, and if we check all the patient again, so Ankit, Jack, and Andy. But if we want to sort the name according to the ascending um, order, we can just click number 5 here, and it will be Ankit, Andy, Ankit, and Jack. It will be in order form. And we can add a checkup date for the patient by going to number 6 here. So suppose if one of the patient has upcoming checkup date in few months, then we can add the date. Suppose if I want to add checkup date for Ankit, then I'll just select Ankit by selecting the index, and we'll just enter the checkup date. So that will be, so today's date is 2024 October 2. So I'll just say 2024 October, maybe I'll just select 4. In my program I made uh, this date in a way. It has to be like in this format. We can just skip this 0, um, um, but the date has to be in this format for the checkup date, and there has to be a slash as well in between year and month and date. So just now I just added a checkup date 2024, October 4 for Ankit. So if we want to see the reminder for checkup, we can just select this option by clicking the index 7. So if we after I click 7 here, so it will say checkup reminder for today or later. So it will say I have checkup on this date. So this date will always be in ascending order as well. I mean, whichever date is close to current date, it will show up on top. And the next part of this program is we can sort the patient list. We can search the patient name or by his or her name or by date of birth. So let's just search by name for now. I will just select one. So patient name. I can put capital Ankit. It will just the program will search um, like it will convert the given name into lowercase and it will search for the program name the username in the program. So after I search Ankit here, we found one person named Ankit, and it will so all the details of person name, the date of birth, and the notes will come up here. So this is the function of um, this search person. We can search by date of birth as well. So index 10. So I will for this time I will select by year of birth 2. So 1997. So after I select 2 here, after I select the date of birth here, it will give me a name of the patient with date of birth 1997, and it will keep the name, date of birth, and the notes as well. So this is um, about the function of number 8. And whatever we have whatever node we have in our program, we can export it in our external file here as well. um, so let's add one more node for Ankit, and then I will show you the function of this number 9. So let's add node. To add node, we just select this index 1. So I'll be adding node for Ankit, and then I'll just say then now let's export this node to external file 9. I'll be exporting the Ankit file here. So you can see we just created a new node for Ankit in here. We didn't had Ankit node the text before, but after we selected this number 9 option, we are creating a new file for Ankit, and then we can see from external file it will be a notepad like .txt file. This is the file we just created, and if you just um, open this one, so this is the file we just created. So the person name is Ankit, date of birth is 1998, and the notes for Ankit will be shown here in this external file. We can reveal in the file explorer, and we can open um, in the graphical interface as well. It will be a notepad form. So this is the node we just created from our program. And the last functionality the program has is we can view the statistics of the program. So this function will show the patient, how many patients we have in our system, and what's the mean age of the patient we have in our system. Like it will give the average age of all the patients we have in our system, and it will show the name of the patient with highest number of note. So if we select number 10, if we select number 10 here, after that we will be given this answer. So it will tell us that we have 3 patients in our system, and the patient with most note is Ankit, and then the average age of patient is 25. So For this one, we'll subtract the current date by the date of birth, and we'll just calculate the average age by dividing by total number of patient. So that's how the program is, and we can exit the program by just selecting number 12 option, which is 12. So if we can just select 12, the program will exit by printing the exiting function. So this is just a second version of patient note program that I built in C++. So this is the same program I built in C++. I just added some functionality, and I added some validation for user input, and I added some validation to check the boundaries to make sure that program doesn't go out of boundary. Um, so these are all my code. I use some external libraries like ctime to calculate the current date and time. I use algorithm to make use of the sort function to sort the um, string according to alphabet, and I use stream to make use of functions to handle our file to write to write the output to the file. um, yeah, um, thank you for seeing this video.